Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome. Thanks for joining me today. So, my name is Andrea Wilson. I am the broker and owner over at Brickhouse Realty. We're a full service real estate brokerage here in Northeast Ohio. I come to you live on Mondays, giving you your tips and information on everything to do with real estate, various topics. And today's topics, we are talking about why you need business credit for real estate investing. So you can contact us if you have any questions. You can call that number that is scrolling along the bottom here. So I just wanted to touch base and talk about business credit. I work with a lot of real estate investors or aspiring real estate investors who oftentimes don't have good personal credit, or you're working on your personal credit, building that up, and you don't have a lot of savings. So I want to give you an option, an alternative while you're repairing and creating savings for yourself, alternative, and that's going to be your business credit. So business credit, you definitely want to have your business credit. If you joined me last week, we talked about setting and forming your LLC. So I am actually hosting a class this Wednesday at 7 p.m. The cost is $20, and you can you can DM me or cash at me the $20 to be able to join into this class. So this class, we are setting up your LLC, your tax ID number, your Dun & Bradstreet number. We're going to talk about needing the need for a business bank account. And then we're also going to talk about how you can use, in a deeper level, how you can use your business credit for your real estate investing. So that class is 7 p.m. this Wednesday. It's $20. It's going to be well worth, above and beyond the $20. If you want that information, you can, if you want to join us, you can cash at me $20. I'm going to put my Cash App link in the chat here. So you have that. You send the $20. And then if you follow me on social media, just send me your information so I can share that with you. So I can share the Zoom link with you. But at any rate, once you have your business entity set up, we then want to move in towards business credit. So that business credit is going to allow you to get additional sources of funding and financing for your deals. So oftentimes you can connect, you need the LLC if you want to work with the hard money lender, but not all hard money lenders will give you 100% financing for your deals, for your fix and flip deals. So you might run short, right? So where are you going to get that money from if you don't have any savings? Well, you could, if you have business credit set up, you can either have a line of credit or credit cards out there. Even the fact of having, a Home Depot credit card or Lowe's credit card can help buy you some time, where you can swipe that, get the materials you need, get the project done, get it off and sold, and then repay the credit cards back. Worst case scenario, make the minimum payment. So if you charged up $10,000 on a credit card, you can make that minimum payment until that check comes in, versus having to put out, $10,000 or whatever it is. So that's important, right? So that's one way to really think about it. So the business credit will also allow you to get additional funding. So where you can then walk into the bank and you can get that line of credit. Oftentimes, especially if you're a contractor and you're on this side of the business, making payroll can be a struggle from time to time. And so you might need that line of credit as your working capital to be able to pay your payroll until these projects start to close. The more we are positioning ourselves to use other people's money to get through the transactions. When you think about even how the rich kind of operate, oftentimes they have the money sitting in the bank, but they do not use their own personal money to fund their deals. They find investors, they bring in others into the project to use their money instead of going into the bank and using their own personal money, right? And if you think about it, if I had $100,000 sitting in the bank, why wouldn't I want to use somebody else's money, right? If I have $100,000, I probably won't just have it sitting in like a checking account somewhere. I probably have that $100,000 or more, or whatever you have. It could be $50,000 invested somewhere. So I might have $100,000 invested into the stock market. Well, if I pull that $100,000 out of the stock market, I'm not making any money on my money, right? So instead, you can keep your $100,000. You can use that as leverage, showing that you have money in the bank. Sometimes lenders and partners, they want to see that you have the means to be able to, but not necessarily having to actually tap into that cash. But you have the means, so that money could stay in your investment account while you use someone else's money and your money's still making money while you're using someone else's money to, in essence, make more money. But you have to do this through business credit. And it's important that you start out building your business credit early on. The reason being is because you don't want to wait until you need it. You want to have it built and ready to go so that when you're in need, you can just tap into it to access that funding, right? So in terms of business credit, there's usually comes in at tiers: tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, 5, whatever. Your tier 1s are going to be your vendor accounts that you have out there, like your Graingers, for example, right? So where you can set up, and that's where you want to start building using those vendor accounts. You get your business credit score, that Paydex score, up a notch, and then from there you can build from there. And so as you start to build, then you can start doing things. You can go into the lumber store. You can get your lumber through business credit if you're putting on a new roof or you're building a new garage or anything like that. It's a big difference when you can tap in using your business credit versus using your personal funds. So I just wanted to come on here today. I wanted to talk a little bit about business credit with you guys, the importance of it. Even in real estate investing, you might think of business credit only needed if you had like a retail business or something like that. But you need it, and it definitely comes in handy when we talk about investing in real estate for our supplies, tools. If you're going to be new to this and maybe you're starting out as a contractor, you're going to work on this stuff yourself, you're going to need tools. If you have business credit, you can at least allow yourself some time to pay for those items or make smaller monthly payments on them. We want to be able to pay it completely off, but sometimes we just need 30, 60 days before that check comes in to be able to pay that off. And having that business credit will definitely give you that leverage to be able to do that. So if you want to learn more, or if you want to set up your business entity, again, I'm offering that class this Wednesday at 7 p.m. via Zoom. The class is going to be $20. We're setting up your LLC. We are getting your tax ID number, your Dun & Bradstreet number. We're going to talk about an operating agreement and where you could get that from. We have a lot of information that we're going to share with you. You can send a $20 Cash App to the DREA, which is posted in the comments section. I hope to see you this Wednesday. Once you send that, you have to send me a message so I can shoot you out the Zoom link for it as well. Short and sweet today, guys. Just wanted to pop on here, give you a little information about that. And I hope to see you Wednesday if you're joining me then. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Happy to answer any of your real estate questions. And have a good day, guys.